and reverse aging. Anti-aging is, if today I'm 50 years old, I take an anti-aging product, I age slowly to 51. I age slowly to 52. That is called anti-aging. That means I age slower than my peers. But when I talk about anti-aging, what do I mean? When I'm 50 years old, I take reverse aging product, I bring myself back to 49. I bring myself back to 48. Can you see the difference? Anti-aging is to slowly move forward. Reverse aging is to move backward. So which one will you choose? Backward. Because why? Backward looks better. Like I say, 5 years ago you can walk better. When you come upstairs you won't pant. Now you walk 2 steps you want to faint already. Why? Because we have age. Tell you one more thing about cell therapy. Let's say I give you a scenario. In a class of 40 students, okay, all these 40 students result, exam result very poor. All D grades one. No matter what good teacher you give them, what kind of tuition you give them, also D. They want to study means don't want to study. Okay? So how do you bring up the average of this class? Very simple. Instead of giving them teachers, the best teachers, and then always getting D, you take out 20 students. You add in 20 students. And then these 20 students that you add in, they are A students. So in this class, now there are 20 D students and 20 A students. Am I right? So these 40 students, they will take exam. Same. The 20 D students also get D. But the 20 A students get A. So 20 student A, 20 student D, when you mix up and you get an average, what is your average score? You get a C or a B. Am I right? So this is what cell therapy does. In our body now, we have 40 D students. No matter what supplement I give, these 40 students are still 40 D students. They will not have additional A students. They will only maintain D. It is just to prevent them from going to E. But they maintain at D. This is what supplement does. But Putier, it has one more extra step. Putier gives you these 20 A students. When it goes to your body, they will take out the 20 D students. They give you the 20 A students because we are placenta cells, and then in your body they will bring the average of your health up to 5 years. That is what we call reverse aging. So don't be surprised, don't be shocked if your friend tell you, wow, my who eat Putier suddenly can wake up, because it does happen. Because why? Because this is what happens when we have good cells in our body. Okay? So talking about this, when we bring the product in from New Zealand, we send it for tests in New Zealand, heavy metal, common poison, and we also send for tests in Australia. We don't sell the product in Australia, but we did tests in Australia because besides New Zealand, Australia also very strict. So if Australia tests and good, then it's safe. So after we test in Australia, we brought it in. Okay, we went for common poison, heavy metal, and this microbial test. Why? First, you want to test for hormones to make sure it is hormones free. That is very important. Secondly, why do we want to test for heavy metal? Because there is a lot of product in the market, be it food or supplements or Chinese herbs. Short term, when you eat it, is good. But long term, because of the heavy metal content which is higher than what the human body can accept, over the years it may develop in your body, and anything that cannot be digested will stay in your body. So that is very dangerous. So we need to check for heavy metal. So after we pass the test, then we mark it into the product. So this product is so safe that now you can take out a bottle of Putier and swallow the 30 capsule. You won't have anything. It's just that all of you will rush to the toilet. Because while swallowing 30 capsules, you need a lot of water. Okay? But it is very, very safe. So of course, there are a lot of testimonials who has taken Putier, and actually I believe the friends who brought you in, they have told you about this. I have a lot of testimonials in Singapore as well. Maybe I want to tell you about one testimonial. I always like to talk about her because she left a very, very deep impression in my mind. This customer is a 72 years old lady. Okay? She's a grandmother. Okay, so she bought Putier in a very reluctant way because her friend forced her to buy. So on the day when she came to the office to sign she used card, credit card. When she signed the card, she was nagging. Was so expensive. Wow, my friend asked me to buy this one, so I nagged for 2 hours, That's why I remember her. Because I was in the room, I heard her nag all the way at her friend, but her friend just laughing, Because her friend ate it, and the friend saw very good result. Just to tell you, her friend actually had high blood pressure, so serious that whenever her children bring her shopping, she need to sit down because she will feel giddy. And then when the family shops like for 2-3 hours, then they will pick her up and go back home. But now after she took Putier, she can shout and talk like she never had blood pressure, no? So her friend took Putier, very good result. So asked this old lady to eat. So this old lady thought, I am so sick. I spend so much money on medical. You still ask me to buy this product so expensive. I go down the street, another shop sells 10 times less than this price, no? But my customer told her, no, you eat this one different. Or whatever she need, she will repeat, you eat this one different. So she pay already, ma. So she pay, then she took the product, complain again, wow, so heavy. Then my customer say, expensive, that's why heavy, ma. Oh, she has a way, huh? So she brought it. Then after that, I was very busy. Then I did not really call her or contact her because my customer did a follow-up. And then around 3 months later, she called the company. Then say she is coming. So she came. Okay? She came and then she bought 2 more sets. First she bought 1 set for 6 months. So after that she bought 2 more sets, you know. So when she came in, she bought 2 more sets. I a bit curious because I remember she nagged 2 hours then complain, everything also complain, heavy also complain, expensive also complain. So why she came back and buy 2 more sets? There must be something very, very interesting about it, right? So I went out of my room, I asked her, hey Molly, so I asked her about her feedback of the product. Then she started to tell me her testimony. Wow. Then I thought, wow, you shouldn't buy 2 sets, you should buy 10 sets. You know why? She is a church member, a very loyal Christian. She has a church mate who is 22 years old in the church. Okay? So he was 22 years old, but 2 years ago, suddenly, the doctor don't know what's the problem. Suddenly, his whole body starts to itch. And then patchy of red from forehead to toe. And then he cannot go out, he cannot contact with the wind. So for 2 years he couldn't work. Imagine a 20-year-old guy have to stay home every day, shut the window, shut the doors because he don't want to see anyone, let anyone see him in this state. So he locked himself in his house. So they always went to his house to pray. But for 2 years nothing could help him. Even doctor don't know what's the problem. Give him injection, give him medication, also cannot help. So when she bought the product, she took 1 bottle to this churchmate and said, you try. Okay? So when this churchmate took the product for 8 days, the skin starts to peel off. Okay? First it turns harder and then starts to peel off in certain parts of the body, and then they realize that on the parts that the skin peel off, they see new skin inside. Skin that he hasn't seen for 2 years. So that's when she was very shocked. So that's the first thing she saw about the product. So she said, wow. So she continued to eat. So what she witnessed herself is this. She has Parkinson on her left hand. So when she talks or whatever she's doing, her left hand will go like that. Okay, quite not say very serious, but she couldn't use left hand. So after she took Putier, around 2 months later, she realized, within that 2 months, she realized that her condition has improved from like that to like that. That means she can control it until like that. So she was very happy because now she can use the left hand. So secondly, what she witnessed herself is that she used to lose a lot of hair because she has reached the age. You know, whenever she wash her hair, she look onto the sink, she will see 1 bulb of hair. But now, after she took Putier, around 2 months, when she wash her hair, she realized that on the floor she can find 3 or 4. That means now she can count. In the past, it's uncountable. You see that it is scared, but now she can count. That means this hair loss has improved. And then beside no longer losing hair, she starts to grow hair. Because she went to the salon, the hair suddenly asked her, how come you have those baby hair growing out? So she was very shocked. So some people might ask, maybe she took other things, but I can tell you, at that point of time, she only take medication. Because why? She has cancer. Okay? She has cancer in her 3rd stage. So, before she took Putier, when she realized she had cancer, she nearly killed herself. You know why? Because her husband also died of cancer. And then her husband died of cancer. She believed it's because the husband did not go for any medical checkup in the past. So she felt that if her husband had gone for the medical checkup, this thing would not have happened. So 7 years ago, ever since her husband passed away, she went for medical checkup 3 times a year. Sometimes 2 times a year, to make sure that no illnesses go undetected. So for the past 7 years, doctor detect that she has diabetes. That's all. But only 1 month before she took Putier, the doctor told her she has cancer 3rd stage. So she felt very sad. Because why? The doctor told her, your cancer has started to develop 4 years ago. Ironic, right? 7 years she went for a medical checkup. For the last 4 years, the cancer cells are already in the body and developing. But at the first, second stage, nobody detect. Although she still go for checkup, only when it has reached the third stage, then the doctor just tell her, you have cancer third stage, bone cancer. So she was very sad, but there's nothing she can do. So that's why the customer forced her to eat Putier. So after taking Putier for 3 months, she went to see doctor. First, she went to see doctors for her diabetes. Okay? 3rd month after taking Putier, she went to see doctors for her diabetes. The doctor told her, hey, your diabetes seems to be under control. Maybe you can stop your diabetes medication for a while. Then we see. She was very happy because for 7 to 8 years on diabetes pill, the doctor told her you have to take this diabetes pill for your whole life. Suddenly now, 3 months after taking Putier, the doctor said you can stop a while. So she's very happy. She took 4 capsules. So she went to another doctor for her cancer. The doctor said she did not go for chemo because the doctor said her age. Try not to go for chemo. When she went to see the cancer doctor, the doctor was very puzzled. Why? Because the doctor told her, at your age, third stage cancer, you shouldn't be laughing like that. You know why not? Because her eyes are very big and bright. Then she quite big size, but she didn't lose weight, she didn't lose hair, she grew hair, her appetite improved, and then her body seems to be resisting the third stage cancer very well. So the doctor was very puzzled. So the doctor asked her, what do you do? She said, I pray. She never tell the doctor she took Putier because doctor said, I don't eat my medicine. So she know. So after she heard this thing feedback from the doctor, she went back and swallowed 4 capsules. Then 5th month, that means after she came back and buy the 2 sets, right? 2 months later, now she always come to the office every Wednesday to share her testimonials. 5th month, she went back to the same doctor. The doctor said that her cancer cells has reduced by 10%. So she was very happy. Now, she's a diamond star in our company. She's aiming for diamond 3 star because she took Putier. And around her, she has witnessed a lot of people who have similar conditions with her. So what I want to say is, this Putier, what I have to say is, for the past few years, we have witnessed people who has lost their hope. And after they take Putier, they see their condition improve. I'm not saying that it can cure, but I'm saying that if this Putier can help people with this type of conditions, it sure can help us as well. I have to say, even if today we don't go around and tell people about Putier, there are people around us who need this type of product. Even if we don't tell them, they will still use the money to buy other products, to buy other methods that may not have the same result. The money is still being spent. So rather than people wasting, or rather say going around searching for solutions, since we already heard and seen what Putier can be done and what Putier has done, we will just share. It is always a joy when a customer tell you, hey, thank you for introducing Putier to me, because after I eat Putier, now I can go on holiday. I have a Mua customer. She owned a provision shop in Mua. She walked like that, 90 degree, and then with a lump at her back. So her children are very filial, wanted to bring her overseas, but cannot, because she cannot walk. When she walk, she need people to hold on to her. So her cousin brought back 1 bottle to her, to Mua for her. She took that 1 bottle, she traveled all the way to Singapore to buy a set. When she came into the office, I couldn't believe that this is the one that told me. Because I remember they told me she couldn't walk. And then the good news is, when she came and buy the diamond, she thanked us, the set, and then she told us that she's going to Korea with her son. Something that she couldn't do for the past few years because she couldn't walk. Then she showed us her leg. Because you know there's a type of skin called fish gill type of skin. Very dry type, like fish gill. So she said in the past, it is very itchy, such that she had to go for injection almost every week to prevent the itch. If not, the itch will grow, will spread. But after taking Putier, she showed me her leg. Looks like my leg. The skin, you cannot see that it is dry before. So I'm very happy that sometimes when we hear this feedback, it really makes your day. Okay? So I hope that today, through this Putier presentation, through the testimonials that we can witness later and just now, we hope that we can bring this joy that Putier can bring to us, to people around us. Okay? So once again, thank you for your time. Thank you.